In this video, I'm going to show you how to change an improper fraction into a mixed fraction or a mixed number. Sometimes you'll hear them called a mixed number, sometimes you'll hear them called a mixed fraction. They're the same thing. So first of all, what is an improper fraction? So an improper fraction looks something like this. Let's have 7/3. Okay, you might hear this called a top-heavy fraction sometimes. That's quite common. Technically, it's not a correct term, so don't write that on your exam, but that you will hear people call it that sometimes. And the definition of an improper fraction is the top number is bigger than the bottom one. And it's important to remember that in the functional skills exams, examiners do not like improper fractions. They would like you to change them to a mixed number, and that's what we're going to do in a moment. What is a mixed number or mixed fraction? So I'm going to show you an example. It is not the answer to this question, but just so we know what one is. A mixed number looks something like 1.5, for example. Okay, and it is mixed because it has a whole number and it has a fraction. It is a mixture of those two things. So how do we change one to the other? Okay, well, there are 3 steps, as you might assume there would be, because there are going to be 3 numbers. There's going to be a whole number, there's going to be a top number, there's going to be a bottom number. Let's start with the bottom number. That is the easiest one. Don't change it at all. It stays completely the same. Okay, that's nice and easy. If it was thirds before, it's still thirds now. Secondly, we want to work out what will the whole number be. And this is where we say, how many times does the bottom fit into the top? How many 3s can you get into 7? Well, if we were to do our 3 times table, we would say 3, 6, 9. But 9 is too big. 9 doesn't go into 7, so let's forget about that one. 3, 6, so that's 2. 2 lots of 3 would go into 7. So we put a 2 here. And then what goes on the top are any numbers that were left over. Well, because we got to 6 and we're doing 7, that means there is one more number. 6, 7, so therefore 1 goes on the top. So 7/3 is exactly the same as 2 and 1/3. Just to recap very quickly how we did that, the bottom number, the denominator, stays exactly the same. Don't change anything at all. No working out required there. The whole number is how many times that bottom will go into the top. 3 will go into 7 twice. And then the top number is anything that is left over. Thank you very much.